Okay, we're live. Hey everyone, buenas. Feels like it's been. It feels like it's been a year. I haven't seen any of you guys since last year. Let me know how the volume is. Might be a little loud. I'll turn it down for myself at least, because it's a little loud for me. How are you guys? How are you guys? I have a project. But before we get to the actual project, I need to finish my sketches. No, I don't like that one. Bernie, hey! Monkeyness, hey! I want to have other music for today, but I couldn't quite get the music ready for today, so we won't have other music today, but we will have it sometime. Let's loosen off these shoulders. Not wrong there. Oops, wrong way. How can I loosen them off? I'm trying to think, how can I loosen them off? I think the best way is just redraw them, right? Wobbled, hey! And cap leg. How's everybody? How's everyone doing? I think maybe I'm gonna keep trying to fix up this stuff because I need to get feedback for this afterwards. A little rounder. Make his shoulders more slack. That's what I'm trying. It's a whole thing. What's this for? This is for, hold on, what can I read out on what it's for? It's for, hold on, I gotta open the channel. What can I read out? Rules. I am working on portraits for Mother Invasion of the Unknown. It's a visual novel. That's what I'm working on. What can I read that won't get in trouble with my bosses? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to see, like, what can I say? I can't violate my contract! Every artist commission should be a 48-hour session where the client gets exact feedback and the artist suffers. No, that's not where the artist suffers. Where the artist suffers is where the client gives me like 2 words and tells me to just do it. And I'm like, what do you want? Oh, I think I know what I can do. Let me try rounding off these shoulders. A little more rounded, yeah. Make the tail thinner. Easy peasy. Whoop. Like that, monkeyness? Are these type of super skinny bald cats a Japanese thing? They're probably just based off Sphinx cats, but also, I think they all just take from Mother. I wouldn't be surprised about that too. Like Dragon Ball and Mother, everyone's just loves that shit in Japan. That and Dragon Quest too. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, I think. I don't know. My head's a little bit my head's a bit loopy. I've been rushing this morning. I will admit, I've been rushing. This will look dirty the worst. Yeah, that's like the real blueprint. Okay. Yes. We're naming this one Sketch 2. Sketch 1's so good, why didn't they make Sketch 2? And then Sketch 2 shows up. Okay. Okay, Sketch is looking good. I'll probably won't work on that right now though, because I want to work on the robot. Make sure to save. Thank you, I will save. I'm now waiting for Sketch 3 and Knuckles. I'll have to ask Michael Jackson if he can make some music for that. Let's see, neutral. So here comes the hard part. I have to make line art that matches stylistically to Yarsh. Which first means I gotta figure out what brush size she's using. And what brush. Looks like a G pen? Like a textured G pen. Yeah. There we go. Looks like it's also blunt, kind of. So it's kind of, yeah, this is probably the closest pen. So I'm not gonna make this one. We're gonna make this blue. There we go. I'm gonna thicker. Figure out what we need. Okay, 15 is good. I think it's crazy how artists can just diagnose the tools and processes by looking at the art in question that they want to replicate. You kind of get used to it. I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like this thing or that thing. Was this the art project with multiple people on it that you were talking about before? Yes, this is the project with multiple people. I don't know how many people there are on the project, but the little server we have going for it has a lot of people. So I think it's a lot of people. That's about to be my thoughts. Hey Arcade, why do so many artists dislike doing line art? Because it sucks! I hate line art! I do a perfectly good sketch, and instead of going to the really, really fun part, which is adding colors, I have to do this stupid step called line art, where I have to trace my drawing and make it look worse for no appeal. Across the whole department, we have roughly... Across all departments, we have currently 27 people on the project. The monkey and its private military. The monkey militia. Monkeyness. Is the monkey militia the secret team name for the VN project? Okay. I can cheat. I have... No. I need it like this. Okay, there we go. Monkeyness, that's the name of my secret service. The monkey militia. Sorry, my apes have gone and joined monkeyness. Guys, I'm a bit of a fraud today. There is no Arizona iced tea. I have today a yogurt smoothie. It's mango flavor. I love mango. Unfollowed was never real. No! Sip Bros. I forgot to pick some up at the grocery store when I went on Saturday. No, Friday. That's why I forgot it. There's the thing where I can just kind of nudge it. There. Loot! Hey! Oh, the music got all happy because you just showed up. Monkeyness, provide your artist in Arizona. She can't work in these conditions. That's right. I haven't been properly compensated with my per streamly drink. Greetings, Tomodachi. Ohayo! Ohayo, Lutkin. Wait, you're older than me. Ohayo, Lutsan. Back to the mines! No! Guys, quick, before Monkeyness shuts me down, I need to talk about the unfair wages and the unfair business practices he has us all do. All the slave labor he has us do. Mostly me. He thinks just because I'm a robot, he can treat me this way. Robot rights are human rights. That's right, Luke. That's right. Preach, brother. I'll help you unionize, don't worry. I know you would, Luke. You always would. Forming the Chosen Four Artist Union to defeat the evil Gygus. Monkeyness chuffing a fat cigar. I once saw Monkeyness sneeze in a robot's face and then sneer at them. Monkeyness, what do you have to say to defend yourself? You're losing the public's goodwill at record speed. Arcade, have you been blasting any sick new white girl music at the crib? I'm thinking. Oh, I have actually. Mello showed me this cover of this cover of this like white boy song. Hold on, let me mute my tab before I open YouTube and find it. I gotta look at my history. I gotta look at my history so I can find it. Here we go. I can't play it because it's like a pop song. But I need you guys all to find this cover, okay? It's Kasane Teto Can't Stop. It's a great song. and I really enjoy it. Mello showed it to me. He said it was like a great cover. I never heard the original, but Teto did an amazing job on this one. So thank you, Teto, for blessing my ears. Is it not white boy music? I've never heard of it. It's just like rock music, so I figured. To be fair, most of my assumptions that it comes from Mello. There we go. I realize flipping it gives me a great new perspective on things. So let me move things around a little. Let me pinch. This will be good because I realize since it's a visual novel, it's going to be flip-flopped like crazy. So I need to make sure it always looks very nice, right? I think that's like important. Teto generally has one of the most beautiful voices from any singer, and she's not even real. Let's all love Teto. It's so true, Lute. Let's all love Teto. If Teto has 0 fans, I am dead in the ground. That's so real. I was thinking about that recently. I was like, man, if Mello had 0 fans, it would mean I was fucking dead. Actually, I think in Eve's case, she'll only be facing that way. Oh! Well... Well... Play... I have no clue what's on Eve's little, like, tummy thing. I guess it'd be like her core of her power and stuff. It's a weird little thing. Lute is doing a song for the game too. He is! Oh, Monkeyness, can I spoil? About Mello? Cause Mello's also doing a song on the project. And I'm super excited. Loot also in those mines. Hell yeah, it's good loot's in the mines with me. We'll form a union. We'll start the revolution. Mello is doing 4 songs, I believe. Ooh, I haven't checked the sheet to see how many things people are doing. But yeah, I think Mello has like several songs. Well, you would know, Monkey. You're the person handing out the rules. It's giving some stuff there. Let's turn it around. Let's take a dive in Monkey Nest's mine. The new Artist video isn't coming out because Mello is stuck in the Monkey Nest mines. We have to get him out. That's right. Mello Running Shy needs your help. To get the new toy video, Mello needs your help. Just send him the funny your credit card number and the 3 funny numbers on the back. Okay, I think... Let me look at that reference I got from Monkey Nest again. Oh, it won't let me do that because of the thing. Jump. Oh my gosh, because of streamer mode. Okay, I'm disabling streamer mode. I'll dox everybody. Thank you, Monkey Nest. $600 has been donated to the cause. I need to... Where's streamer mode? I need it back. Everyone's pinging me. How do I... Alright, I can do not disturb. I never do it. There we go. Do not disturb. I am streaming. I am making video game. I need to see how I'm doing this. Why is it so weird? I'm gonna erase these two. There we go. Okay, so it looks like it's just round. It's like its own little shape. Okay, so we'll probably do that as a fill. Ugh, this art style pisses me off. Because there's gaps! Okay. Fill. There we go. We got the basin. Let's see where else it needs some things. Oh right, and we also need the arms. Arms will get a different thing. Oop. Oh, but process on the video is going well. For the toy video, actually. As you can see on the top left of the screen, or up there, you can see that it's, over an hour of audio edited! Yippee! Obviously, holidays take, time away from editing. Because Mello has a family, and he has things to do. But the videos were going, and so basically you guys have confirmation. It's over an hour of bad jokes and funny Google images. There we go. Chat. Bad news. I'm out of yogurt smoothie. It's fucking over. I have to swap to water. I have to drink water, chat. This is terrible. Airdrop more yogurt. Over. It's so fucking over. Okay, I think we have a good line art. I will send this off for the monkey approval. I know Monkeyness is probably in chat, but I will ask for the monkey approval anyways. Gotta go to the server. Detail. Okay. Some guy called Asmongold told me water tastes awful. Oh, that reminds me. I was talking with Mello, and he was showing me this clip from Northern Lion, and Northern Lion was complaining about Bluey. He was complaining and saying like, oh yeah, in Bluey, the children lynch their father, and this is terrible. And I'm like, that can't be true, because I've watched Bluey. I'd watch it when I was babysitting the toddlers, and it's like a cute little show. So, but then he plays the clip. But then Merlin plays the clip, and they're fucking lynching their father! They have him hanging from a tree, and they're tar and feathering him and hitting him with sticks! It was crazy! It was fucking crazy! I don't know what the fuck the Australians were teaching their children, but that's crazy. That's just cartoon hijinks? I don't know, maybe this is just like a normal occurrence for toddlers to do in Australia. Thicken the outline. Okay, I got my feedback. Let's see how thick it is in comparison. D blue. Okay, Eve. Oh, it is all thin. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the base layer. And I'm gonna grab my tool. Where's my tools for everything? Operation. Select all within area. Okay, I guess that's all of them. We're gonna go from 15 to 20. Yeah, around there. See reference? Less than that. Plus 5 pixel width. Okay. I love Northern Lion. He's so funny. I'm not super familiar with his stuff, but that clip was crazy. Did you make your VTuber model, and what did you use to make it? Oh, I did make it myself. Okay, let me explain what I did to make it. Let me pop open the file. Where's my disk? Where's my thing? So I just worked in Clipsio Paint. Let's open this version because you can see it better. So I made my VTuber. I drew out all the parts, and they're all broken apart. So this part is one part. This part's another part. The shading's another part, and it's clipped on so I can see it there. The eyes are their own part, so they can go crazy. These are their own little part. This too. These are. And I have them segmented out depending on how I need things. Sometimes they're cut in half, and I do that when I'm exporting things. So some things that should be in half, like these wings, because they move kind of independently from each other. I don't have them cut up, but they're supposed to be. And you can see like on some things like they're just on top because of how I was drawing them. And I can even go down to being naked. There I am. I'm naked. Ooh, scary naked. All these pieces. Look at all these parts. So many parts. Look at all this stuff I have to fucking draw. Reassemble? What did you do to her? Oh my god, dude, this is Twitch, not Pansy. Put the damn clothes back on. How long did it take you to do that? It took me like some hours. I mean, the hard part is that with my model, I have it kind of set up so that I can get it to work quite well with like alternate costumes. So, like I can do it right now. I can go to my toggles and I can swap to my regular costume. That worked, right? My stream's a little behind, so I can't see. That worked. Yeah, that worked. And I can go back to my regular stuff. And I also have it for seasonal outfits and everything too. I have it very customizable. The next part is that I opened it up in the program. I imported all my things into the program PNG Tube Remix. I'm using 1.35 because it's stable and it's all good. But I have it in the editor here, and I'm not going to play around with it here, but I can also move around the stuff. And so I have things like motion tracking on my face, so on my head, so I can move around. And the rest of my body's just voice activated, so it's nothing too crazy. But I can swap costumes pretty fast. So I can swap, and be back to my regular stuff. And I have toggles, so I can toggle back and forth to my costumes. And that's how it works. So let's go back to the actual tubing mode so I can have everything be transparent. But that's, yeah, PNG Tube Remix. That's it. And that's how I make my PNG tuber. A whole year of clothes fed by there. Do I have to buy? Do you have to buy? I don't know. Hold on, let me check. PNG. We're playing the real thinking music. It's name your own price, so it's free. Everyone's big on PNG tubers now, but we're getting JPEG YouTubers. I used to have a JPEG. I could pull her out. Where is it? Where's my JPEG? Where's my cardboard cutout? It's deep in my things. Okay. No, not the clip files. Old assets. Let's go. Really old. Oh my god, this is fucking crusty. Look at this thing. Chat, do you remember? Who here remembers? Let me pull the cardboard cutout out. Yeah, here we go. Do you guys remember? Who here is old enough to remember? Oh. This is my classic cardboard cutout for when the PNG tuber stops working. If I ever did a con, I should just like whip her out and pat at the stand. I remember when the wind toppled it over. We gotta be careful because it is snowing. You know, that I could compromise. Whoa! Whoa! I think it's windy. No! No! The wind! Ah! It fell. Chat. My fucking cardboard cutout fell over. Okay, I think we gotta put her back. She's kind of old. She's not very good at being used right now. So you know, I had to dig her out of the dumpster, so let's put her back. But it was fun to see her. Like the way in the wind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get you back in your chair, Grandma. But no, that's how I made my models. I sometimes think, what if I made should drop on her? No, I make sure to keep her in pristine condition, okay? Okay. Let's start with colors, actually. The slightly stained and bent arcade cutout worn for years of use and care. Let's make her fucking red. Not that red. This isn't the box art. Oh yeah, but I mean, ask, how was everyone's New Year? Did you guys have a party? Did you guys see friends? Did you guys drink? I didn't. I don't know how to drink. Booze, that is. I can drink iced tea anytime. Saw your family, saw a vision of Twoey. Everyone always asks, where's the toy review? Where's the toy review? No one asks, how's the toy review? Curious. I think it says a lot about society. Sometimes when it gets real quiet, I can hear it. It's so tempting. I have clips of the toy review I can play right now. I can play clips of the toy review. I can open the script. Actually, no, I can't open the script. I don't have it. But I can play clips of the toy review. But I won't. Because I don't have Mel's permission. And also, I don't want to waste the good jokes. Mela would scalp me! That'd be crazy. Can you just reference it like we all saw it? Well, I mean, you have. You have, chat. Is it gonna have any STD jokes? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see how she looks here. I'm getting lost in the sauce of all the shading. Let's see. Gotta respect your contract, dude. Is it gonna have any STD jokes? It is necessary at this point. There are no things that are necessary, okay? Some things are having to be dropped just because it's too much. There was a joke that was about to be cut though, because Mello thought it was too much. He's like, I can't be making these jokes. I'm too old. It's not the same to saying these jokes at my age versus when I was like in college, you know? But the joke was too funny and it made it in. If Loot's here, Loot knows what joke it is. I think he's heard it. I'm pretty sure he's heard it. He's part of the inner circle. Is it the watcher gets scared? Yes! Especially with the little, like, what was it, like a wheeze or something that he had when he was laughing at it? It's like, yeah, that shit rocks. Because that one whips and needs to keep it. Yeah, he's keeping it. No. Because he was like, I don't know if I should have it. So he's like, even showing it around. And everyone's like, no, dude, you have to keep it. I'm not sure if it's like an orb that's like glows outwards, or if it's just shiny. So I'm gonna paint it in a shiny and see what Monkey Nest thinks. I might make some of these shines not quite. You guys will see in a second what I'm cooking. Shit's fucking cooking like crazy right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I think this will go on top of the liner though. Kind of like it under. Okay. Chat room. Is Eve a MILF? That's a good question. Is she a MILF? Would you fuck her? Would you fuck Loot's mom? Sorry, I'm going to... Okay, I am going to paint. Yes! Where's my salute? I love putting the... I love putting in the... Yes, I get to paint. I get to paint! When I get to paint, I'm so fucking happy! God, I can't wait to work on things for Running Shine again. It's like... I wonder if I should have some... I wonder if we'll also have like some atmospheric like perspective on her because she's so fucking tall. This is how people were looking at me growing up. Because I grew up in a mainly Asian area. And I was like really fucking tall. I was like a foot taller than all the girls. But I guess it's not that crazy because it was the same thing when I was in Peru. I was a foot taller than all the girls there too. It was so hard though. In my hometown. Because we would do wrestling as one of the units for gym. And you needed a partner that was the same height as you. And there was one girl who was the same height as me. And if she didn't show up to class, I couldn't do anything for gym class. It kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. And they wouldn't let me do anything with the guys. So that also was like out of the table. You know? Otherwise, like, absolutely. Would have loved it. Would have had fun. We really get in that shine. Woo! I love painting! Painting is so fun! Why would I ever do line art when I could be painting? Paint chads, rise up. We will no longer be beholden to all these people who tell us we have to do line art. We have to. You have to do line art. It's like, no, I refuse. I will no longer be a slave. I love painting. I love getting to get my paintbrush in there and just making it all fun. Oh, but that reminds me of something, actually. When Lutz asked chat about something, I was thinking about in the future. For like my first 3 kids, I'd want to name them Twitch chat, YouTube chat, and Grok. And my last Chud son, my 3rd Chud son would be named Grok. So then whenever we have to do things, it's like, okay chat, time to put our pencils away, we're gonna clean up. Okay chat, dinner time. Those poor kids. Those poor fucking kids. Gronk is gonna grow up to be a fucking domestic terrorist. Okay, okay. I'll concede, I'll concede. I'll name my fourth beautiful daughter, I'll name her Alexa. How does that sound, Loot? I would legitimately call child services if you did that. Gotta remember to keep my painting loose to kind of match the art style there. You guys wouldn't like them being called chat? But chat, I named them after you. It's because I love my chat. I wanted to name them after you. I love my YouTube chat, and I love the Running Shine. I love my Twitch chat. And I love the Running Shine YouTube chat, so I named it after all of you. You're building a parasocial relationship with us. It's the inverse of what should happen. That's so real though, but it is happening because I'm like, man, I'm so lonely. I haven't streamed in a while. I want to talk to chat again. I miss chat. I miss chat. Names child chat to fix this. This is true. Arcade, you're probably the most normal person I know. Thank you. I am very normal. Literally, Arcade says all the time that she loves the parasocial relationship she has with chat. That is true. I do talk about that a lot. Lute is very right. Women be, I need my matcha latte and my art. Wrong! Women be like, oh my god, I need my Starbucks and my chat. Matcha lattes are not for women, they're for the performative males. I wanted to send it over to Monkeyness, but I realized, like, oh, I should get to the top part first. Ooh, need to lock it in. Let me send this into Monkey Nest, my update. Brighter yellow with white mixed in. Update. I gotta give the salute emote. Whenever I get commissioned, I send the salute emote. I'm like, yes, right away, boss. I will do that right now, boss. Whatever you say, boss. Arcade, what beverage do male manipulators drink? They ask you what you want to order, and then they say like, oh, I'll have that too. Wow, it's so amazing. We have the exact same taste. Damn true. Hey, boss, the goons are here. I end up falling out of the habit of it, but I think it'd be funny to. I tried to call a mellow kacho like chief in Japanese. Then I can consider him like mellow kacho. I think that's the word. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. Okay. White mixed in. From the sun. Yeah, or... You should call him senpai, because that's what they say in Japan. You know, he doesn't get to be senpai. He's barely older than me. We call him Melodomo. Melo doesn't get to be senpai. He's barely older than me. I know it seems like he's 50 years older than me. But we're actually, like, super close in age. Like, I swear. I gotta hit him with the iconic salute emote. Okay. Trying to make it glow. Isn't Mello over 50? And how old do you think I am? So mentally, you're like 16, but physically you're in your 30s. You're at least 12. I was surprised when I found out I was older than Mello. And taller. It feels wrong! Loot, to be fair, you are very, very tall. Mello's just an average-sized king. That's all. Mello talks about the internet as if he was fighting in the trenches 30 years ago. That's because he was. He was on the front lines. He was on the front lines back in the console wars. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. I don't wanna... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Was Mellow on the Nintendo front or the Sega trenches? I'm not sure, you know, that was before my time. You'd have to ask him. Maybe we can ask him later. He did like the Dreamcast a lot, right? Yeah, he does like the Dreamcast. I'm unfortunately so tall, I do bang my head on shits very regularly. That sucks. I know what it's like, because in Peru, everyone's very short. I know the average height for men is 5'4", and I am 5'7", so you can see what the problem was me growing up. And when I'd go into a lot of like houses, like for family and everything, like I'd have to be like ducking my head to get in places, and like the bathrooms, like I remember one of the bathrooms, like the ceiling would go downwards and was very short, so when I would have to get in to use the washroom, I'd have to fucking duck in and crouch down. It was very uncomfortable. And then when I would and then whenever I was in the when I was riding the bus, I was too tall that my knees kept hitting would have to be like folded up to my chest so I could fit in the seats. I was just too tall. Okay, no glow. Or slightly whiter on the outer edge. Okay. More white. Give it a save, give it another screenshot so that I can send it off to Monkeyness. Get a little... Okay, let's see how it's going. I'm not gonna get an answer, will I? What was the name of the fat fuck from Harry Potter? I don't know. I never watched Harry Potter or read the books or nothing. So, I don't know. Chat, we did it. We have one portrait done. Woohoo! Can we get claps in chat? Can we get any cheering? I'm gonna cheer in my own chat. Cause I feel like it. Where's the 80? Shh. Let's cheer. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's go to the destroyed version now. Ooh. This is Eve when she's fucked up. This is how your mom feels because you didn't call back. This is how your mom says like she's doing because you haven't called her all week. I'm sorry, Loot. I'm sorry you have to see this. This gore of my comfort character. Okay, let's get a size 20 from the start since we know where we're going with everything. Felt. Luck. Doing 20. This is barbaric. No, Loot! No! Loot! No, Loot's little sad face. That makes me cry. Hold on, let me get a little screenshot of that. Let me put it up just so we know, just so everyone knows it's like this is bad and we shouldn't be having this. Here we go. I'm putting this up so everyone can know I disapprove. Oh wait, that's the text. This is the drawing. No. Oh, it's all the drawing. Okay, this is all drawing. That's my layer. That's the text layer. Can you display Loot's message and provide like she's playing an error message? Yeah, let's do that. I think what else has been going on. Do you have any rules to follow how you do the width of your lines? I mean, it just has to match, and I notice here with the lines, I can tell, like, oh, it's thinner at the middles than it is at the edges. So I just have to kind of have that kind of stylistically in there, which I can do with this brush pretty easy. Like, I can go, and it gets lighter. See, it gets a little thicker at the thing and thinner at the thing. So if I just go really fast, you can really tell. Go slow, it's a little bit less pronounced, but I can tell. The other thing is that I noticed that there's a lot of gaps in the line art, so things don't quite match up. See, there's little gaps here, and there's more little gaps here, and then there's more little gaps here, and stuff like that. And there's also some doubling up on line art, which I just have to, like, keep in mind. I'm using it to myself to emphasize things that are at a distance, or at least close up, so that I can add, like, some extra thickness, so they can look like it's bigger. So you can see it with the first one I did. The liner gets a little thicker at the bottom, and that kind of helps, I feel, make her look a little bigger. Let's actually flatten image. Put her up here. Let's look at Mom. Let's look at Happy Mom. Let's remember her as she was. I do love the gaps in line art. It's one of my favorite techniques. It's not like, always, I do it sometimes, but it's not my favorite, it's not like my favorite thing to do, so you won't see it on my art very often, but it's how it goes. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting to the good stuff. The gore. The gore of our comfort character. Oh my god, they killed Mom! Those bastards! Mod, circumcise him! Oh my god, they killed Eve! You bastards! Mods, get this guy for differing opinions. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I don't have many mods right now. Let's see... Let me change that. How do I add a mod? I'll figure it out later. I'm here anyways. Oh, I lost my chat. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? No! My parasocial friends! No! I lost my tab with chat! There we go. Oh god. Oh god. I saved it. I think I can do it on... Yes. Okay. There we go. I think that did it. Let's decide new mod using fair election and not let a dictator decide who's a new mod. Too bad. Chat was the Coney 2012 Invisible Children for a moment. Whoa, Loot got sword. Loot, how does it feel to have power now? It's just like 1984. This is sick, TVH. Thank you. I feel like a knight. Of course, buddy. Loot, will you, now that you have a sword, will you abuse this power? Will you enact all chatters are equal, but some chatters are more equal than others? That's a little, literary references for all you book chads here. I wish YouTube streams had swords because you'd have a big sword in my chat too. Aw, thank you, thank you. I will most likely do absolutely nothing with it, but it gives me plus 3,000 aura just by having it next to my username, so thank you. Of course. I wouldn't expect any different. You say you're parasocial, then you put your chat to the communist revolution. Oh yeah, chat, did you see about that, like, Animal Farm adaptation that's, like, being made? It was trending on Twitter for a bit. I think around Christmas or New Year or so. I might have talked about it already. Yes, I did, and it looks so bad. It does! Where's that movie? You have to look at this trailer. It's just called Animal Farm. It's done by the studio called Angel. And it looks like it's the worst adaptation I could think about it. I could think to do about it. Hollywood really can't make shit. Well, it's not even really Hollywood. It's like some Christian production. It can't be that bad. Oh no, it's bad. It's really bad. Hold on, guys. I gotta BRB. Whoop! I'll be back in a second. Arcade is gone. But now we have the stream to ourselves. So... When? That's the closest I can do to like the little hand motions. I don't have a 6-7 toggle yet. Also, hi chat, I'm back. Chat, this reminds me of a funny story. Did you guys see on Twitter this one VTuber? She's a 3D VTuber, so she has the model and the motion capture rig and everything. But she needed to BRB really quick with her, and she was doing like a stream. And she ran off to the bathroom really fast, but she still had her motion capture stuff on, and she thought that, oh, since I have to go all the way over there, the capture will just stop, it'll just disconnect, right? Chat. It didn't. It didn't. The chat was able to see her motions of like getting her pants down and sitting on the toilet. Morning Calliope too. It was crazy. That's so bad. But it was crazy to see. It was crazy to see. On the other hand though, the motion capture thing she had was impressive, and I checked it out. It was really cheap. So, who knows? Maybe I'll have a 3D debut in the future. Let me sit down back in my little spot. That's crazy. Don't do it! 3D arcade would go crazy. Actually, chat, I do have... Let me open Steam. Let me open my library. And where is Vroid? What if you had to use the bathroom? We have shit in stream. There wouldn't be a VRB anymore. Okay. I want to show you chat. Oh, chat, I want to show you. Where's OBS? Here's OBS. Let me open the game just capture. Window. Where is Vroid? Okay. Where is it? It's not visible. It's not opening, chat. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, now it's opening. I don't know what it took. But I have this model. Let me put it to like a spot where it'd be good. Yes, I have this model I've been working on. That I've been fiddling around with. Perfect timing! So, let's take a look at her. Whee! She's 3D! We've entered a new dimension. I can't really do anything with her, but we can make her do some dances. So let's do the poses and animations. So we can do some little things. Do a little twirl. Wait, where's a twirl? We can do some poses. We can do some jumps. We can spin and kick. I have a lot of adjustments on this. I don't know 3D very well, but I tried trying. I've been trying. Can she do a tenna dance? Oh, that'd be really cute. I can be all cutesy and kawaii. This is like my second attempt at this, because my first time I tried doing it, I made the face too baby, and I think it's very important I don't look like a fucking baby. Here's my tomboy pose, so I can look all cool. Here's my other cute little pose. And I can spin! Spin! I can spin! we can go get dun 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 dun. I don't know if any of you guys remember that old meme. We can also run. Look at that. I love just opening this up and just like letting it go wild. I really want to make it look better though. I'm not very good at making this. I tried following tutorials on how to make like a cell shaded one. Arcade running from social interaction. What else do we have? We have the vaulting horse. That makes it all fucked up looking. I can do my slide. I can be like a Metroidvania character. Whee! I can get tired. Because I did too much running. I can go, yatta! Yatta! I can laugh like this. I can always laugh. I can be like, oh, that's so fucking bad. Oh, it's so fucking over, chat. I can just do a little walk. A little walkie walk. What else can I do? And go, yippee! Yippee! And go, yush! What else? I can just posing more. Posing up. Whoop. I can be a little gremlin here. Touch. I'm sneaking. I'm looking. I can be hee hee. And I can beg for donations. I can beg for tips. And I can also die. I can die, chat. I'm dead. Anyways, those are my poses. Let me go back to default. Look at me, absolute default. It's been hard to get this hair to look right because I have to think about how it would look. What else can we do? I think that's all the poses animations it has by default. Oh, there's two. There's an animations too. Are these just like the masculine ones? Yeah, I guess these are the masculine ones they have. First one's like the female ones. These are more fitting for me actually. Yeah, I would be like this. Let's try the running one. If it looked less, yeah, it's the guy animation because the girl animation is all girly. Let me compare. Girl running. No, that's actually not that girly. Must be just the second set. Yeah, it's a nice running. Woohoo! But yeah, still a work in progress. I wish I could do more with it. I don't know. I know people do a lot of stuff by popping it into Blender and stuff, but I don't know how to do any of that. Ideally, I would be able to import like Fortnite dances and make it look all fun. But that's something we would have to plan for the future. And yeah, what else we have? We have kicking. Wah! Ka-cha! Ka-chow! Deadly blow? Oh! I could do a Shoryuken. No, that's the Dragon Punch. Yeah, not a Shoryuken. I'm stupid. Wait, what's this? Whoa! Oh, I'm athletic! I can be Wind Waker. That's a cool pose. What's that one? Acrobatic. Whoa, not that angle, not that angle. I don't want to get banned. Yeah, there we go. Those hitboxes are nuts. Arcade, remember the basics of CQC? Huh? Are you doing the 3D work all by yourself? Yeah, it's this program called Vroid. I can get out of this. So if I go back, so this is my first attempt at it. I used like a preset head and I tried editing some stuff. It doesn't look very good. She's very babyish. Look at this. Looks like a fucking toddler. I can't have this. So I went back. Let's fiddle around with like one of the official models. Oh, I have to download this fucking thing. Well, that takes a bit. We'll try this. That's for the flashback level. Okay, so basically, it's like a preset thing you can make. So it comes with a preset anime body, and you can toggle some little stats with it. And then the main thing you can do is change little things about it. So presets, kind of like a meme maker thing. So there, and then you can do other stuff with it. You can change the the hairstyles, stuff. I see that long hair looks pretty cute. Yeah, and you can do that. But the big thing you can do with these things is that you can do a custom. You can edit the hairstyle. So with this, what you can do is you can add hair. So you can get a brush, and it can go whoop. What is this not showing up? Freehand hair guides. Here we go. So then we can go whoop and add a hair. I'll turn it all off so you guys can see. Because it's so full of hair. She has so many layers. I have to add more layers to my hair, I think. But it's hard because then I have to do the bones and everything. It's like, it's so frustrating. I wish I could just commission someone, but I don't have the money. I do not have the money to commission, so I have to do it all by myself. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, there's some space here. So we get to our freehand group that we have. Then we get our brush, and we can draw hair in. And we have hair. And as for the material, we can edit the texture to change the color. So we can go like this, and it'll change it on the thing automatically. It's very, it's just like that. So yeah, it takes me a while to do all this. Close without saving. So yeah, that's been the Vroid. That's been what I've been doing with that. Do not save anything. It's been all fucked. By the way, I love how autistic this is to take a long break from drawing to play around with this. It's very good. I've been playing around with Vroid for a long while. It's really more intuitive than making a model by yourself in Blender or whatever. Yeah, it is. It is a lot easier. It's a lot more limited. But it is fun. It is very fun. It is fun as a side project while I'm busy with other things. Let's get back to my actual work that I'm supposed to be doing. That's cool. I think I remember one person I watched uses Vroid too. Yeah, it's really cool that they've made this program for editing out a 3D model, because most people just have an anime model, to be fair. So, and it's human, so it's like it's pretty easy to kind of like make kind of like what you want, you know? It definitely takes like a lot of work to get it to look very nice, though. Generic Vroid models just look kind of like whatever. But yeah, it's fun technology. I really enjoy using it. We're gonna have to move Loot's sad face first, just for a second. because I need to draw here. If your character's humanoid, I'm sure you can make it look decent, but I imagine if you're doing something else, and like a really fat character probably wouldn't work for that. You can kind of get like a kind of fat character going, but like that's like Japanese level fat, you know? Because it's like it's meant to do anime shit, so it's only Japan level fat, not America level fat. Let's see how it's looking. Comparison? Oh. Peter Griffin in shambles. Technology can be cool sometimes, but it's not making me become the Unabomber. So true. Okay, let's try a different little thing here. Yeah. Oh wait, no, there's a little bit done, not done. But... Let me send off the monkey nuts. Oh. I'm gonna have to change up a few things with it, but I think it's looking pretty good. Just how it's looking. I'm glad you're streaming again, because otherwise I'd have to settle for subpar streamers. It's always a good time when I'm streaming. Actually, it's been a treat streaming on Sundays, but I think the Sunday streams may be coming to an end. I've been streaming on Sundays because my husband's been volunteering at something, so I've been kind of alone. And of course this feeds into my parasocial relationship with chat. However, his volunteering stuff is coming to an end. So once that's done, I guess I'll probably be going back to just mainly just Wednesday streams. Rip Sunday streams. I'll be back once the because the volunteer stuff will probably pick up again next year. Wrong thing. Back to the orb. The stream was a surprise for me because I always miss the Sunday streams. Twitch actually notified me. What else do I have in the pipeline? I have more sketches I have to finish off for this stuff, so I will be back soon. As for more things for... Oh yes, Deltarune tomorrow! But besides that, what else do we have? What else do I have? Oh, I have to do, I think, some backgrounds for the visual novel project, so you will see me painting. In between that, I think, yeah, also Running Shine stuff I have to do. I have to do Running Shine artwork, and I have to... I'm trying to think, what else do I have to do? I'm thinking. Will Deltarune be sooner than Toy Review? Probably. Yeah. I think that, I have to do things for Running Shine, I have to do things for the visual novel. I will probably also have to be... I want to be working on doing my website and business cards and getting those updated and all that. And then the last thing is possibly doing another book. I'm hoping to start another book this year. So I can get another book under my sleeve, under my belt. So those are the plans right now for 2026. Those are my art plans. We'll probably pick up some more projects along the way. But that's where we're at right now with things. Yeah, that really emphasizes the thing there. Okay. Time to paint. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to color and start adding more things in. Chad, I have a confession. I'm a little sick of the music right now. Where's my player? Let's swap it up to something else. I have my Splatoon playlist. I accidentally deleted my Pikmin playlist. I'm so sad. I gotta change things off. I gotta change things up. Let's see. Let's just drop somewhere in here. Oh, are they not here? Something's wrong with my playlist. It's over. It's so fucking over. Okay, we'll go to the Christmas playlist then. No. Oh, jump scare. No, not my J-pop. We'll have my winter playlist. I need to make better playlists. I do know that. Tuna plugin for OBS is really cool. They expect it to be that straightforward. It's not the Tuna plugin. It's not. It's like it's some other plugin. I don't know which one it is. I got Mello to do it. J-pop jump scare. The ones I got. It wasn't Teto. It was Puffy. Let's fill it in. I don't know what what it's worked with, but it's I can't use Tuna because Tuna needs to use Spotify or YouTube Music, and I do not have those things. I don't have any subscriptions to anything. I refuse to give corporations my credit card. Actually, I don't have a credit card. I refuse to give them my debit card. Actually, I'll leave that area kind of open. Alright, I need to do those, like, black areas. Yeah, the main reason I'm not using streaming is before I used to use YouTube for playing music, which like just regular YouTube, which worked fine. It worked pretty fine. But the real problem was that things would get taken down all the time because fucking Nintendo. And because of that, I would have playlists that were like 2 hours long, 3 hours long for my streams, and they would be fine for a while, and then like 3 months later, half the playlist was fucking gone, and then a year later, the whole playlist was gone. So I had to like pivot and figure out a new strategy, and for a while it's just using uploads people had of their own playlists, but I needed something more permanent, you know? I needed something that I could like reliably turn to, because things aren't always working that well. Are you playing it locally? Yeah, I am. I'm using, Mello got me this program called Wackup to play music on. Okay, I messed up. Get rid of that one. There we go. That's gonna give it a lot of info. There we go. Okay. What's the name of the program? It's called Whack Up, and then there's a plugin for that. And what that plugin does is that it pulls the title and the composer or band for the thing and the artwork. And then I have that on to a scene in OBS, and then I put that scene into the larger scene where I have my art, or like my whatever I have on right now. So you can see at the top there. It does have some things I probably need to fix up and make a little better, but right now it's pretty serviceable, so I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Can you make the artwork spin like a record? Is it Wackup? Yeah, W-A-C-U-P. Can I make it spin? I'd have to go to C. There we go. There we go. I'm on the right thing. Yeah, Kate, it's scary. I'm sorry, it's what my OBS thing looks like. Now you've seen my scenes. I can even go to the pre-stream, but then you wouldn't hear me. Let's try it. I'm back. It's all fucked up with all the things I have. But yeah, you can't hear me on my pre-stream screen because it's... I made it so that it has the, it doesn't have any audio coming in, just so that I don't talk accidentally while I'm pre-streaming. You can't hear me. You should scream for a while during the pre-stream and then switch back. Oh, let me try that. Okay, 3, 2... Okay, I'm back! Arcade saying evil things off camera? I would never say evil things off camera. I'm a good egg. Let's see, what else should we... We'll do the basic shading things off. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's looking. It's been looking very good. One big thing we're gonna do here is we're also gonna add a little... I think you timed it wrong because I didn't hear the ah. I did say it, I just, you know, just don't hear it. Something like that for the back. You make the little thing a little gray just so we can see it well. There we go. Yeah. Something like that. I'll probably have to clean it off a little later. Okay, so I think what I gotta do is I gotta select this one, cut, pop it on this layer, select this one, cut, put on this layer. Okay, now that I have these ones, I can make crack like that. Yeah, that looks good. I was listening to some of the Mario Kart World playlist earlier, and goddamn, I forgot how much music is in the fucking game. You could do an oil tier, possibly. I'll see how it goes. I'm still just laying color down, seeing how it goes. I might also change these so their color is a little more. Here, she looks like she's kind of powering down, which is kind of, I think, a good look. This will go. I think I also want to change her color a little desaturated. Not everywhere, but in a lot of places. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I should save. Okay. So yeah, I want to contrast the shiny, big robot with a mostly destroyed, dirty, kind of fucked up robot. Don't have to research how paint looks scuffed up. If there's any red cars parked outside that can be keyed. Or like paint scuff marks. That yellow thing in the center is like an egg. Oh, I'll give a little... I'll give a placeholder. Yeah. Yes, I have commands. Make some of the wires RGB. I can do that. Like the rest kind of grayish on the inside. Yeah, she's looking good. She just needs touches. Ugh, but I'm kind of reaching my limit for how much I can draw right now. But we did good. We did good. I got a lot of progress done, so I'm very thankful for you guys showing up for this. She's looking very pretty. Yeah, it's getting really good. Oh, but I need to get. Ugh. I need to get doing some other things for the day. It's been good though. It's been good. Thank you everybody for being here. And thank you everybody for coming. Oh no, is that a Toy Day song? Oh no, you don't. Not Christmas Eve. That already passed. Well, I'll leave it off with Kirby. Thank you everybody for today's stream. I hope you guys all have a good week. I should be back on Wednesday, because things are going back into regular routine. So we're going to be doing our regular stuff. So regular routine, back to normal stuff. Art streams on Wednesdays for the time being. We'll see what happens from there. We'll see what happens as things go along. You know, we'll see. Guys, thank you all for coming today. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!